Hi everyone, I'm happy to welcome you for this new episode, and today we'll dive into the heart of our identity, and especially identity shift, how we shift our identity when we have been through a life challenge. Welcome to Be, the journey of a lifetime. Be is a podcast that dives deep into the heart of our humanity. My name is Anya Tsai. I'm a writer, speaker and life coach. But above all, I'm a kindred spirit and your guide on the beautiful path of resilience and transformation. And today we will talk about our identity. And when we have been through life challenges such as heartbreak, divorce, maybe a trauma, abuse, disease, or any hardship in our life, the most difficult is to change our mindset. Usually, after a traumatic experience, people think that circumstances define who they are. I'll give you an example. In my case, I've been through sexual abuse in my childhood, and it took me over 20 years to free my voice and to be able to share my story. And since that day, my life changed forever. During 20 years, I chose silence. That means I was with my own thoughts, my limited beliefs, my fears, and I had this limited belief at that period that this trauma defined who I was. And it was, of course, a limited belief, but I was really stuck in that way of thinking because I let the past, the trauma, define and determine who I was. I will tell you something very important, and it took me more than 20 years to understand this wisdom. You are not your past. You are not your trauma. You are not your feelings. You are not your beliefs. You are not your fears. You are much more than all of that. You are an unlimited potential. What happened to you does never determine who you are. It's not your identity. And when I made this identity shift, I say, oh no, the trauma is not me. The sexual abuse is not me. My fears are not me. The guilt is not me. My anger is not me. My thought that I will be a victim all my life, no, it's not me. It's only limitations. I was into that narrative. I have been a victim, and so I will remain a victim my whole life. 20 years later, because I have this thought for 20 years, all these emotions of anger and guilt, shame, and all that, negative emotion that drained me so much. It drains all my energy. The day I free my voice, I release myself. I destroyed all the limited beliefs I had. No, I am not my past. And so you are not your past. You are not what happened to you. You are not the disease. You are not the challenge. You are not the trauma. What is my invitation today is ask yourself, what story am I telling about myself? Does this story serve me or harm me? Does this story serve me or limit me? Because the narrative you have in your mind, your thoughts, it's not you. This narrative or the story you are telling about yourself does not help you, does not serve you. On the contrary, that harms you, that limits you. You have a right to choose another story. Because what happened to you will never determine and define who you are. It's not your identity. Today's episode, it's about this identity shift. And you know what? You are not a victim of your life. You are not a victim of events or circumstances. You are not a victim of what happened to you. You are the creator of your own life. And if you have been through very hard challenges, you deserve also the best in your life. You have a right and you're able to write the new story of your life in which you are no more the victim of external circumstances, but you are the actor and the creator of your life. This mindset shift changed everything in my life. Whatever challenge or hardship you have been through, you are not alone. If this new life with new opportunities is possible for me, it's also possible for you. It's possible for each of us. Don't hesitate to share with me your comments and thoughts about identity shift. And I will be glad to see you very soon for the next episode. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast. Thank you so much for listening and take care of yourself.